Hi, this is Commander, Captain and Admiral. We're everything Chun. And we're back. Now, if you followed tips, tricks and things you may have missed, you'll have updated your ships and your weapons. If you were following along with the advice all the way along in the game, you'll have already updated your weapons as you've gone along and your bridge crews and stuff. If you didn't, you struggled, which is why I made another video. So now you've done it. That's right. So we've just completed Takedown and we're going into what's left behind. Takedown was long video, but it could have been quicker, but you've got to watch it to find out why.
There's something.
Oh, picked up a few things here. I'm a Fleet Admiral. What did we get? Fleet Admiral, promotion. These used to be things you used to do. Look, it's a mission. There was no mission. It's just been done. Flag Officer, another trait slot. We're rank 6, so we can go and fill that in. And the rest of it's saying what it just said. So we get some more experience points. So I'll quickly go in and we'll check that trait spot out. Oh, it's lost them again. Every time we get a level up or we change missions, all this stuff goes. That's all right. Easy. So we just pop something in there. So we're back to here. We'll pop some stuff back in again. Yeah, it's quite annoying. Quite annoying. But hey, it only takes a couple of seconds here. So this is now something it looks like you're gonna keep having to check, possibly every mission until they fix it. And again, I'm not worrying too much about what I put in where. So I have actually Googled all the results for this, and we've tried them here. Saving loadout. It worked for a while, but now it's gone. Maybe I've heard other people say it's because it happens sometimes when you change to a new space sector. So a second ago, in the last video, I was on Earth space dock, and now I've come back to Gamma Quadrant. So that's possibly another reason, but it still needs to be fixed. Anywho's. And our weapons have gone. See, this is another lesson learned. Open this up. Where did our weapons... I know where they went. Because I loaded that loadout. Phew, got them back again. Let's just check. Silly me, silly boy. When I clicked on that loadout, I wasn't expecting it to load it automatically without clicking a button. So there's a trick or a trap for young players. Here we are. So let's check to see if our traits went away again. You. All right, it did. It took some of them away. No, we don't play in a team that's no good to us. Much use of the chocolate teapot. All right, put something in. Make sure we can't do this. Make sure we got this. Go back here. Save to 6. Alrighty. Now where were we? Ah, that's right. We have a mission. Oh, thank you.
Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are leading the analysis of the artifact you found on Vardwa Prime. I knew you'd want to be there for the great reveal, so I've arranged for you and your crew to be part of the team. Rendezvous with Voyager to get started.
Don't take this the wrong way, guys, but I think Catherine's had a gender reassignment there, because that was our very posh other admiral talking to us. Hey guys, you might want to fix that if you're a creator of this game. Oh, a subspace rift. Can't wait to get that. Accept the mission.
Interesting. I'd like you to.
That was funny. Well, I thought it was funny, but then I have a warped, no pun intended, sense of humour. So we're going in. Hi, if you're watching, good to see you. If you're new, hey. If you come back to watch again, how you doing? Good to see you again. Right. Just waffling. I'm wondering if any of our stuff's not quite right there, but oh, we're flying really quick now with this new slipstream quantum one with the little boost with the new warp engine we got. And we've picked up something else that I've only just noticed. Now, up on the right here, under your main menu buttons, you need to stop this before we fly too far. Click on Navigate to System again. Endeavours. Now, personal endeavours are something we've been waiting to pick up for a while now. And I'll just stop this ship. Personal endeavours are things you, if you do every day, I went through them in the tutorials. If you do them every day, you can pick up points to spend, and they will increase various things depending what you spend it on. Now, you'll notice mine have already got things in because it's account wide. So whatever you pick up here will spill over onto any other new characters you make. But you'll be starting at nil. And then look, you can work all your way up by doing these endeavours. Now, an endeavour can be, actually it says we've done these. That's probably because I did them on another toon, because they're account wide. What will happen is underneath this box, it will tell you what you need to do for an endeavour. And next time I get to do them, which is in another 10 hours time, I'll show you what you need to do. But for instance, you may have a mission that is to fire 50,000 lots of damage using a phaser weapon. It may be to kill 10 Klingons. It may be to travel to certain sectors in space. Personal endeavours are generally different for each person. I think you can swap them out a limited amount of times. Or there's ones that everybody has to do. You need to do them because they give you points, they give you energy credits, but most of all, they allow you to buy some boosters. So here, look, these are the ones I did on another account. These are the bonuses we got, Endeavour rewards. I'm not doing them on this account because I want them on my other one, but I will show you how they work. But again, we've explained that in other videos in the tutorials. But for now, we are doing what's left behind. You just need to find a planet. All right, which is the planet? Over here. No, Shadan. Alrighty, time to visit Voyager. Don't forget we upgraded all of our stuff to more level appropriate gear. I might actually swap the rear one and the fore one around because it's more powerful, and I tend to go in boots first into Voyager. We meet again.
Welcome back to Voyager. We were about to begin studying the device you recovered from Gall's communication center. Since you have spearheaded much of our efforts here, I would like you to take the lead once again. Captain Kim and 7 of 9 are at your disposal. Talk with them if you need more help deciphering the device. When you finish your analysis, return to me for further orders. I will be here in the transporter room to see you off.
Don't want to help, just in case it blows up? No? Okay. So, we've got to find find the door. There it is. It's behind you. Oh, no, it isn't. Down to engineering. And just how dangerous can this thing be? Pretty much in every series across 50, 60 years, they've always beamed things onto the ship to find out if they're dangerous or not. Really, you'd think they'd beam them onto a planet and have a look, but you know. Hey, Harry.
Glad you're here. We transported the device to engineering here so we could run all the scans and tests we could think of. The first thing we need to do is determine how it's communicating. We can't find any normal transmissions from it, but we're hoping you have some new ideas to bring to the table.
I'll check it out. I quite fancy going for multi-dimensional. Seems to be the flavour of the year. Subspace next. Alrighty. We've got to look at two things.
The device communicates with subspace. We should have guessed that. Now comes the hard part. We need to access the device's memory core. The engineering team here on Voyager is good, and I've heard your team is top-notch, but it might take more time than we have for either team to make a full analysis. We should have both teams give you their opinions on the device. If we work together, hopefully we can make a breakthrough.
Great idea, Harry.
You'll need to set switches on the device until we get solid readings. We'll be able to tell if switches are in the correct position, but not which switches. Good luck.
All right. It's puzzle time. Alrighty, what are we going to do? I'm going to start at the bottom. Oh, we have to do them all. All right, you're required to get all three switches into the correct order before you can access the memory banks. All right, so we change the switches around, evaluate.
The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation. Unfortunately, we can't determine which switch it is. Let me know when you think we have a better orientation, and they'll check again.
All right, so we do it again. We know one's right, so the easy way is just to do one, check it.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately, we don't know which 2 switches. Set them again and we'll redo our analysis.
So we've got two. We know that the top one's right because we only had one before and we changed that and we've got two. So if we go to number 2 and change that.
Sir, I've consulted with both the engineers here on Voyager and your chief engineer. I am seeing green across the board. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have access to the primary memory core of the device. Unfortunately, we're only halfway there. Now we need to access the secondary memory core to get full access to the data we need.
Hey, that wasn't bad. We're going in again. Exactly the same. I'm going to start with number 3. We'll change it. We'll evaluate
The
it.
engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation. Unfortunately, the engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Looks like you did it again. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance in accessing the memory banks of that device. She's in astrometrics, attempting to get a fix on the location of who or what is receiving these transmissions.
Sometimes you just get lucky, guys. Good luck with that. Off to astrometics. Oh, we can beam that. Thank you, game designers. No, really. You just said we could beam that. Oh, we beamed the device there. We do have to run there. Huh. There's a lot of running. I like running. Hey, 7. What you doing?
We have access to the databanks of the device. Very efficient work. From the data we have received so far, we will be able to pinpoint the exact transmission coordinates. However, it is possible that doing so may alert whomever is on the other end that we have reverse engineered their technology. There are 3 likely ways to get at the information. I suggest further analysis to determine the best course of action.
Alrighty. So, what do we have to do here? All right, we do not want to alert the people the other end. Brute force query would definitely alert them. Encrypted query. Multi-vectored. Let's go for multi-vectored. Well, that wasn't good. It did work though. Maybe it was good. Maybe it was exactly what we needed to do. Hello, Tuvek, my old friend.
Fascinating. Excellent work. With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology and why the neural parasites appeared again in this time and place. Commander Jarok of the Romulan Republic has requested to join you on this operation. Her own analysis of the device has shown that the Romulans have had some contact with the creators of this device, a race known as the Ilachi. She will meet you in subspace at the given coordinates.
Fantastic. Subspace is always good. And we're going to meet Jarok again.
Finally, Voyager's emergency medical hologram, the Doctor, will be assigned to your crew. His knowledge of the Delta Quadrant races may prove invaluable. He's not much of a combatant, but should prove useful.
He's a doctor, not a soldier, Jim.
Hello again.
Hello. All right. Beam me up, Scotty.
Greetings. This is Commander Jirok of the RRW Lisette. When we learned that the Alachi were involved, I requested to shadow you on this mission. I know your experience with the Alachi is limited. The Romulan Republic, however, has an extensive history with this race. All right, we'll follow your lead here.
I'll just pop out my support vessel there, because you never know.
We're seeing 3 patrol groups.
We
Recommend we
kind of did,
eliminate
didn't
them
we?
before we board the station.
Well, now we get to try out our new weapons, and shields, and engines. Let's see if it made it any easier for us.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Right shield failing. 4 shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
It's odd that Gaul was contacting the Alachi. They don't exactly play well with others.
Target's shields have failed. Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Another Alachi ship is here to defend the outpost.
Oh, level 3 battleship. This will be a good test of our new abilities.
Left shield failing. Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed.
Interesting.
Warning.
We're
Ship
sending
is
out
under
a
attack.
lot of smaller craft here.
Target shields have failed.
Trying to find the big ship. Maybe we've already dealt with them. Something somewhere. Where are you? Well, they want us to beam to the station. The ship's still there, so we'll let Jarek deal with that. We'll beam down. Full team. Now remember that you have updated all your abilities. Me, not so much.
Good. You found a breathing apparatus. That should take care of that nasty cough.
And it looks like suits are working automatically because we remember many missions ago they weren't working, so we bought some way back on New Romulus.
I was thinking we should split up and cover as much of the facility as we can, unless you have a better idea.
This is obviously an Alachi facility. What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. I, of course, do not have that problem. If you have an environmental suit, or even some sort of rebreather, you will be fine. If you don't, keep an eye out for something that could help filter out the toxins.
So here you go. If you didn't have the suits already, you needed to find them, and I think they used to live in a crate, but nowadays we have them. So these guys don't seem too worried about it. Alrighty. Lots of baddies in here. So we'll get our bobs out, our drones, 1 and 2. I'll just step inside a little bit.
These are Solinate tables.
Drop down
I've read the Enterprise D's reports about them.
the turrets.
Enemy targets on them.
Now we've seen these tables before. What mission was that? Don't remember. One of the early Delta missions. That's right, it's where you get your anal probe. Notice in the background that
These are
Jarek's
definitely
team's
Solinate tables, which,
wandering about.
if I'm correct, and I always am, is the same race you dealt with after using the Iconian Gateway on New Romulus.
That's where
The
it was.
Solinate kidnap victims through subspace for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vaadwaur, this is beginning to make more sense. If I had to guess, There must be a stasis room nearby. We should find it and rescue anyone in there who can still be saved.
Brilliant. Little pickup here. What is it? Souffle. I do love a little souffle. Grab this on the way through. Just because I can, because you guys need to. What do you mean you're not crafting? You're supposed to be crafting. Alright, where are we going? Straight ahead, by the looks of it. Oh, yep. Red, you're dead. Blue, you can go through. Oh, did you like that? Let's have a look. We can. Kill them all. Take no prisoners. No second chances. I'm that kind of a man. New respawn point unlocked. We love it. That means there might not be enough fans for when it starts to fly. Go on in. Get away, Bob. I
It
can't
looks
see
as
what I'm
if they
doing.
are converting their captives into more Alachi. If my readings are correct, there are several individuals here who have only just begun the conversion process. We can save them if we beam them back to your ship.
Okay, what are you whispering for? So we need to save all these guys. Guess it don't matter much which order we do it in. Pretty much killing the Alachi en route is going to be part of the course. Oi! Just die, will you? He's a tough one, isn't he?
We're transporting you to a Romulan ship in orbit. You're going to be fine.
If you've got anything in your chest that's going to bust out, it's not going to end well. What's up here? The Alachi up here? No, so this is cool. Got to get 7, that's number 2.
Transport this Talaxian directly to sickbay.
And they're all going to be in different places by the looks of it. Sneaky. Not you guys? Okay. You guys there. But look down here. Probably best put some turrets out. Might even do an orbital strike if I can get one in.
Personal shield losing power.
Come on, give me a shield. Not there. Now I'm stuck. Look what it did, guys. It's my fault. I'm stuck.
You'll be back on duty before you know it. One to beam up.
Gonna get out. Or do I have to wait? Get out. Dude. No. Oh. Bullied me way out. Fantastic. That's 3. What's this? That's 4.
A Kazon. Even the Borg won't assimilate a Kazon.
Why not? Racist?
Everything will be fine, Mr. Teray. We'll beam you directly to sickbay.
I think we've dealt with all the Alachi. Number 6.
Ah, a Hazari. Stay calm. We'll get you the medical attention you need.
Sucker's got away on me. There you are.
This is no way for a proud Klingon warrior to go out. We'll patch him up immediately. Well, the Solanae are definitely involved. I believe I have everything I need from this area. We need to keep moving if we hope to meet up with Commander Jirok. The door is unlocked now. We should keep going.
Guys, bossy. What's always going to happen, guys?
Enemy targets on sensors.
Move to the window. There's a window. No, I don't want that.
This is odd. You sound like you're in a Solanae lab, but we're in some place that looks like a prison. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what it is. And they've just had a breakout. Whoever it was, they used our arrival as the distraction they needed to make their move. I'll keep looking for more information, but I hope the escapees are friendly.
A prison break? Maybe I should go back to the ship. Neural parasites. This must be where the Vaadwaur were implanted with those mind-controlling bugs.
I think while investigating, I'll plonk down some weaponry.
Neural parasites. Just as I suspected. Did you know that several Starfleet officers were infected by these in the mid-2360s? The Enterprise logs from that era are fascinating reading if you ever have a few dozen hours to spare. If Gaul and the infected Vaadwaur were communicating with this station, it stands to reason that this may be the facility where the bluegill implantation takes place. We should definitely investigate further. If we can find the implantation room, then I should be able to analyze their equipment and gather more information. I don't believe it. The empirical evidence is right in front of me, but I'm actually having difficulty processing this information. This tech, this whole facility, it's Iconian. There are variations on the norm, of course, because of the Solanae and Alachi influence, but I see distinct signs of their presence throughout the facility. The Iconians, as we know them, rarely reveal themselves. The only known interaction with an Iconian in modern history took place on Kronos, when... Wait, you were there! I don't need to explain that situation again. As I was saying, the Iconians don't like to act directly. They use servitor races, like the Alachi and the Solanae, to cause chaos in their name. And the neural parasites, they've bioengineered. Rather like the founders created the Jem'Hadar, but sophisticated enough to control another species, and with much less free will. The parasites are a weapon. When Voyager revived the Vaadwaur, their technology was outdated compared to what other powers in the Delta Quadrant had at that time. Even the Kazon outdid them. But now, Vaadwaur technology is cutting edge. The only way they could have advanced so far, so fast, was by allying themselves with someone else, with the Iconians. The Vaadwaur got their tech upgrades from them, but they also got the neural parasites. The parasites gave the Vaadwaur power, but they gave the Iconians control. They were ultimately the ones pulling the strings. This entire war has been against an enemy we didn't even see.
Alright, not 100% sure what it wants us to do, so we'll walk away, walk back. Nothing. Alright, am I missing something? Is anything glowing? Do I need to touch anything? No. No. We're in the green circle, but there's an arrow there. Wants us to go to the other green circle. Look at that. Alrighty. How do we do that? Do we go out? Is there a door? Aha. Blue, you're through. Nah, not sure about this. Looks like we're going into a hive situation. Never ends well. Interesting. Lots of parasites. You definitely don't want parasites. They've even got flying ones. Alrighty, stuff to do in here. Scan the devices.
This is more like a factory than a laboratory.
Who's this over here? What you doing? Oh, he's gone. Sneaky little buggers.
Some of this technology is ancient, but it's quite advanced.
Now, we've managed to do 2 out of 3 without getting attacked yet, which makes me quite suspicious, and there they go. I'll scan that while we're out of the way.
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered.
Thanks, Doc. You got a phaser weapon on you? No. And back the other way again. Cool. Going to ignore those pickups. I think I've got enough soup for one day. Our turrets are still there. Yippee! Attack the Archer with the blue effects. Alrighty. Blue. What about the red ones?
I think we're catching up with the escapees, and they might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan in prisoner garb. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out. The prisoners are headed in your direction.
Maybe we should avoid any potential contact with the prisoner? I think I've seen enough combat for today.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure, dog? Let's go and meet them head on. Uh-oh. Respawn point. Where's my suit gone? Is that good? Is that a glitch in the game, guys? At least we're not dying. Ah, there it is. It's a space ninja.
Humans. Always showing up when you're least expected.
We haven't seen you for a little while. Let the guards out, guys. I do like recurring characters. Really cool. It's a small universe.
More Alachi. I don't think the Iconians want me to leave. Their tenacity is almost admirable.
Yeah, certainly tough cookies. But it's like shooting fish in a barrel for some reason.
Looks like you could use a hand.
Got it.
And now we have their leader's attention.
Boom. Even the orbital strike didn't take them all the way out, but enough. Don't you wish you had one, guys? All right, Jarek, what's going on, babe?
Seela! I should kill you where you stand. It would be justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
And if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
Looks like she could do with a shower, guys.
Fine, you interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Seela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic. Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
I agree.
You and this Seela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Not so fast. You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control. You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best ally you have. I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaadwaur. Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned. This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaadwaur asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaadwaur had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Maybe.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence. Or were the Vaadwaur that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant? That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first. I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want. I honestly don't know. Why would they share their plans with a prisoner? That may make me less valuable in your eyes, but don't be fooled. I know more about the Iconians' operations than they realize.
And we can question them more.
Will I be taken into your custody, or will I be left to Chiaru's tender mercies?
But I'll leave that to you guys.
Very well. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, do I?
No. So we beam up, but please do fully interrogate her. You'll learn more about what's going on. And once again, a loading screen. If you're on Twitch TV live, please follow. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. We're going through everything from the first log on screen to the very last mission available. It's going to take some time, but we're getting there. And we're taking a long road round because that way you'll learn more and you'll learn why you need to do things.
We have Empress Seela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would get away with her heinous crimes against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made available to all the Alliance leaders for interrogation and debriefing.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I'd call a walk in the park. At least we know exactly how the Iconians were controlling the Vaadwaur. And you've certainly put a crimp in their plans. On the upside, as a photonic life form, I'm immune to any attempts at subversion by neural parasites. I'll see to the care of the captives we rescued. In the meantime, it sounds like you and the Romulan Republic Command have a lot to talk about. Sela certainly has a story to tell. But should we believe all of it? I'll put a bug in Admiral Janeway's ear about the situation. That was a joke, by the way. You're going to be busy. Don't overdo... Oh, who am I kidding? Command officers never take their doctor's advice. Just remember that you're not in this alone. Good luck. I suspect things are starting to get interesting.
I think you're right. So, that was What's Left Behind. Thank you so much for watching if you're on live. Thank you for watching if you're on recorded. It's always good to know you're there. Drop some comments if you like. Keep them clean. Don't be mean. So, this is Admiral Shan.
I'll say one thing for Sela. When she puts a scheme together, she doesn't think small. For now, her fate lies in the hands of the diplomatic corps. Starfleet will be in touch once they've learned more.
So, yeah. Fleet Admiral Shan. See? Up there on the left. You should be there now as well. Doesn't it make you feel good? So that was What's Left Behind. Coming up in the next episode, we have Dust to Dust, which is the last mission of the Delta Quadrant story arc. So we'll catch you soon. Take care of you. We'll be back.